Slamdown is sponsored by Body Slam and Jam and WWE Smack Talk. Welcome to another episode of Slamdown Live. Today we're going to be covering everything WWE. I've just noticed the mistake. We're not going to be covering Raw because that was yesterday. We're going to be covering Smackdown. It's my own fault. I had to reset the software and I thought to change it over. But now it's corrected, so we're covering everything Smackdown. To me, it was brilliant. It was epic. It was a lot better than Raw in so many ways. We did see at the start of the show that AJ Styles accepted Shane McMahon's challenge for WrestleMania. And then after that, we saw the Usos taking on American Alpha for the tag team championships. I'm really liking the Usos at the minute. I'm really liking their heel turn. I think they're done brilliantly. The gimmick's spot on. Last week they had the match against these two, and I said again it was amazing. But the only thing that pulled it away was keep cutting to the Shane and AJ. But this, there was no cutaways, which was amazing. Because when you have the cutaways, it takes away from the match. The match was spot on. It really made both teams look balanced. It didn't make American Alpha look weak or the Usos look weak. It was done brilliantly. It's probably one of my favourite tag matches at the moment. Also, I was happy that the Uso actually managed to catch up the titles, and I feel at WrestleMania they're going to probably have the rematch. I think that would be the perfect time to do it, and I think it would be WrestleMania worthy. After that, we saw Baron Corbin taking on Randy Orton because Baron Corbin was talking backstage to Daniel Bryan, asking him, where Dean Ambrose is, because he wants to go for the title, and was told Dean Ambrose wasn't there, but was put in a match against Randy Orton, which was quite a good match, actually. Randy Orton got the upper hand. Next thing you know, we saw Dean Ambrose stuck on top of a forklift. Randy Orton managed to hit the RKO after he saw Dean Ambrose there and got the victory. Dean Ambrose came to the ring, hit the Dirty Deeds on Corbin. Then we went to backstage where Bray Wyatt was playing mind games with Orton. We saw loads of people with a sheet mask. So it makes me wonder, is Rowan coming back? Because he was the one that always wore the sheet mask. But also, Bray Wyatt's also got to worry about Luke Harper as well, who says he's going to destroy Bray Wyatt. After that, we saw John Cena taking on Fandango. Okay. And we saw Tyler Breeze dressed up as Nikki Bella. Right, okay. I didn't really pay much attention to it, to be honest, because I thought it was only be a quick squash match. It did end up with Nikki Bella holding Tyler Breeze on her shoulders, and John Cena got Fandango, and they both hit the F5. I know it's the Attitude Adjustment, but I'm sticking with the name. I wasn't F5, that's Brock Lesnar. FU, sorry. And that was that. Then they both hit the STF as well, so they're playing them as a couple. This is why I believe after WrestleMania there'll be no more John Cena, no more Nikki Bella. After that we had Carmella taking on Becky Lynch, which ended in no contest, because we saw Natalie come down, we saw Alexa Bliss come down, Mickie James come down, ended up in just a massive brawl. And that's obviously leading up to WrestleMania with the women's matches. AJ Styles tried to find Shane McMahon backstage through the show to attack. Suddenly, Shane McMahon was in the ring. And AJ Styles came down, ended up with them attacking each other, and Shane McMahon getting the upper hand, and even put AJ Styles through the commentary table using his signature elbow off the top rope. Now, that was another piece of genius. And there were so many pieces of genius through the show with the way with each part. I've just gone over the matches, but I want to give more in depth on segments and stuff like that. With especially the one thing I liked was the Miz and Maurice's Total Bella Sucks, where the Miz was John Cena and Maurice was Nikki Bella, and the way they played them characters, and the way he's go, I'm John Cena, Nikki. And then she says, oh, what can we do to further our careers? And he goes, you don't ask me that in front of the cameras. Never in front of the cameras. So basically just totally ripping the piss. But done brilliantly. And then, like I said, with the bit with Bray Wyatt as well, with all the masked sheeps, just done brilliantly again. I can't fault the show. There's no area where I thought I was disappointed. The John Cena and Fandango was predictable. That was predictable, but nothing that really failed. The Shane McMahon, AJ Styles, as a WrestleMania match, I was a bit like, okay. But for me, I'm invested in it now. With what they've done on Smackdown, I'm invested and I cannot wait for the show. They've done a lot better on it with this. So again, to me, Smackdown is the A brand. And always has been. But I think that's it for this show. We are back on Monday with Impact Wrestling Review with me and Charles. We'll be covering everything Impact Wrestling, the news, and talking about the deal with AAA. But that's on 9 PM GMT. So I want to say a big thank you for everybody watching, and we'll see you again Monday. This has been your host, Ashley Friend.